Good morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Danielle Bennett.
And I'm Nguyen.
For the upcoming year, RHS will see changes in the course registration process. Course registration will move online, giving students 24/7 access to changing their four-year plan.
There are also some changes in the available courses. In addition to these new dual enrollment classes, NGSS Chemistry will replace CP Chemistry, completing the NGSS pathway.
Since it is a third-year course, it could be a little more challenging than CP Chemistry was. I would expect students to have a little bit higher math level than they did with the CP level course. They'll also have experience taking the NGSS Bio and NGSS Physics, so a little more prepared for a higher level chemistry course. Also, I like to design the course so that students will be more prepared for AP Chemistry as well.
The new course will follow the NGSS trend of hands-on learning through interactive projects. The papers to sign up for that and other courses are due Wednesday during second period. Tune into Tuesday's show for more on the changes to the course registration process.
According to Youth Resource Officer Nathan Hance, students have been receiving parking tickets recently, in part due to complaints of cars blocking driveways and entryways.
Ultimately, they're writing the tickets because people are either blocking homeowners' driveways in some way. That doesn't mean that you're parked completely in front of the driveway, but if you're blocking the driveway at all, making it to where homeowners can't get into their driveway or get out of their driveway, it's considered blocking the driveway. They're also blocking the alley in some manner, which would prevent things like the garbage truck who comes through to get all the garbage from the alley, which would also end up preventing a fire truck if they needed to get into the alley. And that's why all the CSOs I talk to, that's why they're writing tickets out there.
Hance recommends students watch where they park to avoid tickets in the future.
As a reminder, school will not be in session next Monday due to Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Tuesday will be a collab schedule with Roar.
Here's a look at the schedule for the rest of the month. Second period Roar will be mandatory Thursday and Friday next week and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday the following week for counseling and Roar presentations. There will also be a minimum day schedule on the 30th for high school on the Hill Night.
And now we over to Natalie Russell with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Natalie Russell. This winter season, a new rule was put in place regarding the music played during warm-ups in basketball games. Now playlists have to be sent to Mr. Wilson prior to the games to be approved. This has led to boys and girls basketball being without warm-up music for multiple games.
I think it's really kind of extra that we have to get it checked. Like, it's really just out of our way. Like, in the prior years, they trusted it with us, and I don't know if there's been any problems with it.
We didn't hype each other up as much as we usually do with the music, or we have fun with the music during warm-ups, and it kind of was just dead.
On Wednesday, varsity wrestling defeated the Yuba City Honkers 47-21. Despite missing many players, Coach Doug Ash contributes the success to the very experienced players.
So we have 10 or 12 juniors and seniors in the lineup, and they've been in the varsity lineup since their freshman year, so it's a very experienced team.
On Wednesday night, girls varsity basketball defeated the Bella Vista Broncos with a score of 78-23. Freshman Lalana Madrid had an outstanding performance, scoring 25 points.
I think that just the way Lane played last night, it gives us kind of a standard that we should set the rest of the team for, and we know now what Lalana can do for the team, and I think that's just another way, or another aspect to the whole team that could really rise us as a team.
And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Coming up with its one-year anniversary next month, Apex Legends keeps finding new and exciting ways to intrigue its players. Just released on Tuesday is a brand new Grand Soiree event, hosted by Pathfinder, the lovable legend in search for his creator. With this new event has come 7 different game modes, each lasting 2 days. These include Gold Rush, an all-gold tier weapon mode with limited body armor, third-person mode for an out-of-body experience, much like Fortnite, Armed and Dangerous World's Edge, a mode including only shotguns and sniper rifles on the newer map, Kings Canyon After Dark, a night mode on the original game map, Dummies Big Day, which is essentially a new practice mode with dummies holding guns, Live Die Live, which has automatic respawn of teammates after the ring closes, and finally, Always Be Closing, a fast-paced mode with a constantly moving ring.
Ooh, shiny! Dante's having an out-of-body experience.
So far, the game has gone through Gold Rush and Live Die Live, with third-person mode starting tomorrow. This isn't the first time we've seen these events before. We've had multiple events, almost all of which were dedicated to a specific character, so it only makes sense that Pathfinder would get his own. What sets this event apart from the others is that the content and putting a lesser-loved character in the spotlight. Personally, I think this event is awesome, and many players like me were beginning to get sick of the new map, as well as the permanent current modes. It's nice to see Kings Canyon mode because players have been asking Respawn to bring it back for a while now, and it's also nice to have new and exciting modes we've never seen before. From here, things can only get better for the Battle Royale game, and I will be expecting something big for the 1-year anniversary. For my full review, stay tuned for the next print edition of Eye of the Tiger. In other entertainment news, both Eminem and Halsey released albums last night. On top of Eminem's surprise drop, the album featured many loved artists like Ed Sheeran, Skylar Grey, and Juice WRLD. In order to encompass the full vision behind her album, Halsey released a candle in which she calls visual videos, giving her fans an inside look into her mind. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Isabella. Video Game Club is an uncontested success story, a smash hit, but the nature of its success is shifting. Rather than staying trapped in a classroom, the screens are taking high-level players into the world of organized online gaming.
Every free moment, Room 901 hosts a flurry of students winning battles on a screen. But that's not enough for junior David Silva. Silva decided to add a league to Video Game Club, divided into seasons that come with a power ranking, listing the top players of the club based on the results of the tournaments held during that season.
During our first season of PR, I would get all the results of the tournaments and then add up all the points. And then later on, at the end of the season, I show the results of top 5 for the club.
Silva occasionally competed in leagues arranged by major weekly tournaments in the area, inspiring him to start his own.
I go to tournaments. On Thursdays, I go to ESA at the Walmart. And then on Fridays, I usually go to Gamers Rebooted, and that's at Sacramento. And Saturdays, I sometimes go to Space 2 Smash, which is like, I think at Green Valley.
Fellow club member Adrian Rubio hopes that the league and power ranking will continue past Silva's time in Roseville.
David's a very hardworking person, and I believe if he finds the right student, then keeping the PR alive, it'd just be overall like beneficial to the club.
The next tournament will be held after school today in room 901. As a reminder, there will be no school this Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we are always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. I'll see you next time.